Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a little bit more of a chill video today because I just set up my little handheld tripod in front of my window instead of doing like my whole usual setup. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video regardless, and subscribe down below if you have not already. We're going to be doing another ranking video today. So I did a few polls on my Instagram and YouTube community page and asked you guys what your favorite hair masks are for wavy curly hair. At the end, I'll share a few that got mentioned more than once or twice, but they weren't super high up there in like the ranking, but I kind of felt like sharing them anyway, just in case you guys want some more ideas or options. I will post pictures on the screen of the product that I'm talking about while I'm talking about it. And I have here actually the top 4 ranked just because these are the ones that got talked about more often. Another thing to say, you guys, keep in mind that this is just my followers, the people that follow me. So this is not feedback from everyone that has wavy curly hair. Obviously, you guys know that, but I don't have super curly hair. It is more on the wavy side. So a lot of the people that follow me may have more loose waves. Here, I'm actually going to adjust my camera a little bit. Okay, that's actually a little bit better. I'm going to try to move over so I have some space here to pop up pictures of the products, starting at number 4, and then we'll move up to the most mentioned one. In the number 4 spot, we have a very, very popular mask that is not just used in the wavy curly community at all, and it's actually Olaplex. So as far as I know, and from what I could see, Olaplex number 3, I believe, is the bond repair and strengthener that most people use when they have heat or usually bleach damage, but I've heard of other people using it too, even when they don't have bleached hair. For me personally, I did use that mask back when I had bleached hair, and I did feel like it really helped. Obviously, it's recommended by a lot of professionals, and like I said, I used it when I had bleached hair. I really liked it. Honestly, the ends of my hair are still technically bleached because this is just dark dye over it. If you guys go back on my old videos and pictures and stuff, you will see where I had like that balayage going on, and so I do technically still have bleach damaged hair on the ends, and I probably should have continued using that mask even after I dyed my hair, although I haven't repurchased it, but obviously it's popular for a reason. And the fact that it's even ranked that high when I asked specifically about wavy curly hair masks, I think says a lot, because it really is for all hair types. The next one, number 3 on our list, is an affordable brand, which is really great. Actually, the one ranked in the number 2 spot is by the same brand. I think that just goes to show how popular they are. But the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Yogurt Protein Treatment. So this is a mask that a lot of people in the wavy curly community have talked about. I've talked about it a lot on my channel, actually. I haven't mentioned it as much recently, but I've used it for a really long time. It's my go-to protein treatment when I feel like my hair needs that extra something and I really want to give it a protein treatment. That is the mask that I will go for because it is moisturizing, but it also has quite a bit of protein in it. For my hair anyways, I feel like I get the results that protein in products usually gives me, if that makes sense. And it's very thick and intense, so this is a mask that you really have to work into your hair, but it's at an affordable price. The fact that so many people love it, I think, should say a lot about how good the product is, and I definitely think it's worth checking out if you feel like your hair needs or likes protein. And then in the number 2 spot, like I said, it is by the same brand. It is the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Mask. I was actually quite surprised that this ranked higher than the Manuka and Yogurt Mask because I haven't heard it talked about as much in like the community, and I don't feel like it's as popular. Now, this mask also actually does have protein in it. I've checked the ingredients because I have the mask and I don't use it as much as my Manuka and Yogurt one, but I have used it some and I do enjoy it, and I don't find that it has maybe as much protein in it. Like, it doesn't do as much for my hair in that way, but it is really moisturizing and hydrating, and I get good results from it. I just haven't used it as much, to be honest, mainly because the packaging on that mask is broken for me, so it's just not as convenient to use because it gets kind of messy, and I don't really want to purchase a whole new one just because of the packaging. I might have to like repot it and put it into a different container just because it's a little bit inconvenient. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. My point is just that I was surprised to find that it ranked higher than the other one, because like I said, it's just not talked about as much, but I know that some people do really, really love this one, so it makes sense why it would get mentioned so much. And then you guys, in the number one spot, I'm sure this will come as no surprise to any of you. I actually don't own this one, but I did talk about it in my last hair video where I talked about my wish list. It is probably one of the most popular hair masks out there. Not even just for curly wavy hair, but just hair in general, at least when it comes to high-end products. And it is from Briogeo. It is their Don't Despair Repair hair mask. I'm sure you guys probably knew that's what it was going to be when I said Briogeo. One of my favorite hair masks is from Briogeo. It's their Avocado and Kiwi mask. I also had a couple of people mention in the polls the Curl Charisma hair mask, and that is from the same line as my beloved Curl Charisma cream from Briogeo. You guys know I love that, but I haven't actually tried that hair mask. I haven't heard as many positive things about it as the Don't Despair Repair, but I would try it sometime in the future maybe. But right now I really do want to try the Don't Despair Repair because it is very popular. A lot of people really love it, and I just haven't spent the money on it because it is a pretty pricey mask. So is the Avocado Kiwi one, but I love the smell of that one, and I feel like it's really, really thick. And I did have a sample of the Don't Despair Repair. It just wasn't as thick as the Avocado Kiwi one, so I'm really interested to compare and actually see the difference when I get to use like a lot of the product and use it a few times and just see what it really does for my hair. So, like I said, that is the number one talked about mask, not surprising at all to me. And then I just want to talk about a couple that got mentioned a few times in case they're ones that you guys might be interested in. Two of these I actually haven't heard of. One of them is the one I just said, the Briogeo Curl Charisma mask. That was mentioned a few times, and I can see why people with curly wavy hair would gravitate to that one because it says Curl Charisma, although I don't necessarily feel like that means it's a better hair mask all the time. The other two I wanted to mention, first one is the Ava NYC Therapy Session Mask. I have tried some things from the Ava NYC brand. I've talked about them here on my channel, but I've never heard of that mask, and I would be intrigued to try it out. The fact that its name is Therapy Session definitely sounds like an intriguing name, I would say, for a hair mask. And then the other one that was mentioned, I was very interested by this because I've never heard of this brand. I'm not sure if the brand is Naughty or if it's just the name of the product, but it is the Naughty to the Rescue Intense Moisture Treatment. And the fact that I heard a couple people mention this just made me curious about it. So yeah, those are all of the hair masks we're talking about in today's video. You can let me know down in the comments if you haven't already in the polls or the community tab what your favorite hair mask is. I believe in my last ranking video when I did the curl creams, I asked you guys about shampoos and conditioners because I thought that was going to be the next ranking video that I did, and I ended up doing masks. But even if I did ask that then, which I'm not completely sure, but I'd like to say it again now that you can leave your shampoos and conditioner favorites in the comments just to help with that future video, just so that I have as many entries as possible and can really do the best job for a ranking video. But let me know also just in general what other hair videos you want to see from me. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it or found it interesting or helpful, and give it a thumbs up if you did. And also, I hope that you'll subscribe if you haven't already. You can check out my Instagram and my Twitter. They're linked in my description box as always. And I will see you guys next time.